Previously, for the first time
Ever.
this game again. Yay!
Oh, to the special cake sound. Someone make the music.
What is-
Boo. You can do the voices, I guess. Boo. Piece of cake.
Swoosh.
Macaroons and waffles, light and fluffy chiffon cake.
Happiness for one and all. The sweetest temptations.
There.
Where?
Over there. Take a peek inside the oven.
Ding, ding.
Look, it's freshly baked desserts.
Leave my tongue out of this.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome
dare
to the
you.
NyanCave for the first time ever today. My name
First
is Tom.
time! Yay!
This guy is Clay. That guy is Nyandroid.
Hello.
I thought we're hearing
not
this.
messed up last time.
We're hearing this, aren't we?
Nope.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure. I thought I heard everything. It's great. Anyways,
Great.
Today we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2 for the first time.
And
but
we need
before
your
we get
help.
into it, we need your help.
Whoa.
Only you can save the bees, but this isn't about that.
Bees. Okay? This is about the trees.
It's about the
okay?
trees.
Save the trees. Go to the link down below.
We need to know when you want to watch us live. There's a link just below, down here. Click right there. Takes you to this thing. We're in Pacific time zone, Pacific Daylight Time right now. Oh, shit! For posterity's sake, since this is the first time that this has happened. Why,
I have not
thank you,
seen-
Angry.
Thank you for
Angry.
posterity's sake.
Angry, we could have just replayed your other one.
It's just posterity's. It's posterity's sake. We're gonna read that in a second. We're gonna finish this and we're gonna go. We're gonna be like, go. Okay.
Anyways, click the times you want to watch us, which days you want to watch us live, and
What games you
what
want to see us
games
play?
alive, and then we're gonna use that data to construct a new
Our
schedule
summer
for the
schedule.
summer. Yay!
Yay!
All right. So without
You can click
further
all the times
ado-
you want.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to check your time zone. You can
Yeah.
go here and you can see it's 12:30-ish right now, which is like
Let's check the
3:30-ish
time
in
of
the east.
Lapland. What?
What? Lapland doesn't exist.
except
What?
it does.
Crazy. Well, how about a beautiful city like Paris, France?
God.
For the first time, not scripted.
Oh my
Today.
God! Look
Oh,
at that.
it would be 9:30-ish in France right now.
There we go.
I'm watching time.
9:30ish.
Yeah. What?
It's almost 10. Now
Almost 10-ish.
in Paris.
Yeah.
Well,
10-ish.
there we go.
And there's the information you need to know. Please follow that link. Please do the things. We want to make sure
Thank
that we're live
you.
when you want us to be live.
Yeah, Ace
Stream
Attorney crowd.
session. I wonder how many likes we can get on this video. Look at this bit that we
Oh
have
my
never done
God!
before.
Why can you
Oh,
like your own videos? That's so
I don't
odd.
know.
What do you think if people like their own videos?
I don't know about
I think
that.
they're pretty cool.
Oh,
What if
man.
you
Just
dislike your
kidding.
video? That's really 2018.
Oh, man,
2018.
you stop. Great. You've been caught up
Funny
on
joke.
today.
Let's move on over here.
Yay! What the hell is this? Wait, can you go back?
Let's go back.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, no.
We were close. We were really close. My God, the fact that it's silent really freaks me out. Oh, thank God. All right, so Angriest of Persons does say, for posterity's sake, since Bad does not have a mirror to watch his back, at this point in the career, it means that whenever he reaches into his coat, he is actually reaching for his gun. Oh, shit!
Angriest is bullying the stream bot.
I know.
Stop!
Oh, God.
Ah!
What? Earlier donation? Deja vu? Thank you very much, Angriest. I do appreciate that love and support for our channel so we can keep doing this thing.
So what did you miss last time? There's a woman. She's small. We don't know how old she is. She
Oh,
likes
man,
Ray.
God.
Is that
What?
wrong?
Is
We
that
don't
wrong?
know.
Ray eats paper.
And we're in it.
Oh, Ray
It's a
eats
serious
paper.
issue.
Yeah.
Because he digests his notes.
Oh, right.
And Sagasi, the reason why that's
also
not the
Manfred von
fixed
Karma
one,
is a king and he lives inside this castle.
he does.
Oh, wow. Deja vu, we've all been seeing this place before. We all swear we've seen these two Canadians on our screen 20 minutes ago. Well,
No one explained this
you know
joke.
what they call that?
Chat,
It's actually
don't.
it's a group phenomenon called group deja vu.
Oh, that's right. Through the morphogenetic
It's
Modogodoo.
more of the genetic stream.
Ah,
Yeah,
morphogenetic stream.
it's like a
of course.
field sort of thing, but it's more.
I like this
projected.
timeline though.
It's a good timeline.
Hey,
This is a
GD.
good
Hello
timeline.
for the first time today.
We're
Hello.
really efficient on this timeline.
Super efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manfred von Karma is a princess who lives in this castle.
Wow, what a great castle.
He's
I've
still
seen
just
this.
as gruff as ever.
That one castle.
He came out of that castle. Could you imagine if we investigated and there's just a poop in there?
He would too.
Well, they
He
do
just
call it.
doesn't
They don't
care.
call it a throne for nothing. Am I
Ah.
right? Poop jokes. Poop jokes. We all died. Hey, T.
This
Jackson.
is Delicia.
Oh, Oh, she looks like a wholesome.
I'm pretty sure she's the murderer because they said that she would do anything to win the contest.
No.
Anything.
No.
Yeah, she's they said that specifically that she is a cutthroat pastry chef who will do anything, including murdering somebody to win, but she wouldn't do that.
No,
She
but you know what?
also-
The fact they said that much means that she definitely didn't.
What?
She also accidentally made the crime scene happen because she ate a lot of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Inconspicuously.
Inconspicuously. So what we're doing now is investigating the castle because that's what we have to do.
It's true. And you're all caught up to speed.
Boom. Tasso, thank you for the job.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that salt?
I don't know. Let's lick
Like
it.
those salt lamps?
Let's go full Connor on it. The castle doors are open.
When someone opens a door, they really should remember to close it afterwards.
Oh, I'm so sorry you missed this. Ray is Bobby Hill now. Yeah.
Wait, shit.
Bobby Hill.
When someone opens a door, they really should remember to close it afterwards.
That's a good voice. We should keep that.
Could we make it a little more asthma-y?
Would he say that directly to Prosecutor Von Karma, though?
Huh? Looks like there is someone in stuff inside. Let's see.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
He's also Bobby
Yeah.
Hill.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Wait, I'll examine it. Stay out of the way.
I thought he was Hank.
Yeah.
Wait, hang it, Ray.
I'll examine it. Stay out of the way. God damn
I'll
it, Ray.
examine it. Stay out of the way.
This fresh cream melts so easily.
The cream is melting. A single touch can cause it to break.
Oh, that's a
How did
dessert.
Manfred get in there? Seems like Detective Bad's shoes got covered in cream. That's not cream. Why were these objects kept inside the Candy Castle? If there's anything you want to investigate, you better speak up now. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, Bad is Gregory now.
Catherine, you can never leave.
You're not allowed to leave.
You're all stuck here.
I beg your pardon, but I would like to leave. What was that? That was someone said that in this game.
Yes, it was in
Oh.
response to, oh, crap. It was good, though. You
was
said,
really
you said you
good.
wanted to, like, end dates that way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
beg
beg
your
your pardon, but I would like to leave.
Oh, it was when we were really hammering on. I think it was the patrolling the last killer. What was her name?
No, that was Edgeworth. It was Edgeworth and,
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they
Talking
were
to?
entering.
yeah.
And
it was to Ray. It was to
yeah,
Ray.
and Ray's
yeah.
like, we're gonna
Ray's
look
like,
at the
welcome to
star."
the museum. Well, you got nothing better to do. And then Edgeworth's like, I beg your pardon. I would like
I
to
would
leave.
like-
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Edgeworth said that to Ray. Oh, no, thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
It was literally yesterday.
Yeah.
A lot happens, okay?
Yeah. I think it was the day before.
Hit it.
It was.
All right.
There's a lot of blue cloth here. Looks like there are 4 of them in all.
They certainly don't look like desserts.
Yeah, I don't know what the cloth is for. It almost seems like it was hidden here inside the castle.
Also, the color of this cloth looks familiar somehow.
Oh.
Oh, it was yesterday.
2 big rocks placed here. It's like a storage room.
Hey, Tasso, thank you. So at some point, does Von Karma need to learn when to let it go, let it go, can't take this anymore?
You don't even know the song. You
He's-
didn't even watch the movie.
I didn't, but I know the song.
You're right.
Certainly, because it's enough
Everywhere.
of a meme.
It is.
It was everywhere for
It's
a while.
I like the song.
It was a
man.
great song.
Unpopular opinion for
those rolls are
for
actually really
haters.
fancy toilet paper.
Oh.
And those rocks are not what you think they are. But they're
Oh.
exactly what you think they are.
Yeah.
Well, because Von Karma only shits perfection, so he really clenched down on those.
They're made of solid gold.
Yeah, everything eats turns to solid gold.
Wow. 2 big rocks are placed here. It's like a storage room.
Yeah, and inside of the Candy Castle isn't so dreamy. Hey, maybe there are 2 raw gemstones? Who knew there were such treasures hidden in the castle?
Seems like a rather careless way to handle treasure. It looks like there's something underneath the rocks.
Seems like there's a pedestal attached to both of the rocks.
Rocks have a pedestal attached to them for some reason. For for some reason.
Of course, it's a pedestal for displaying the gems.
What? What about the holograms?
Haha.
Well, in any case, this is no ordinary object.
Nice, Tasso.
Man, so it looks like they could fit on either side of the castle door.
It really
It
does.
This pillar has a hexagonal recess.
Hexagonal?
Hexagonal.
Hexagonal.
Mine's hexagonal. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I believe it's hexagonal.
It's got nothing to do with angles, so I'd be hexangle a little.
Looks like a pedestal, but it has nothing in it.
Hexagonal recess, huh? I wonder what would have been put in there. Oh man. Am I basic logicking shapes now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Put the hexagonal shape in the hexagonal hole.
Recess.
A giant strawberry would fit the fresh cream. Oh, that's funny. Detective Bad, I don't think strawberries are hexagonal. I was just hoping. Then I hope it's a banana.
I think I'd prefer blueberries. Excuse me while I logic
sorry.
this. Oh my god.
That was not very good dialogue.
His thinking face is so intense. Look, Pierce is thinking. Thinking.
All right.
Thinking. Hexagonal pillars.
What about beaten to death? What's that about?
It was the joke about Von Karma pooping.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
With a blunt object. Cool.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. If this doesn't work, this whole game will be upside down for me. The rock's pedestal is a similar shape to the recesses on the castle's pillars. Perhaps the rock is meant to be placed on top of the pillars.
Oh, that's right. They're both hexagonal.
I wonder why they were hidden inside the castle, though. The blue cloth and the rocks inside the castle. I wonder if they belong to Delicia. Delicia. Those things in the castle. What are they used for?
Those? Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you.
Oh,
she's
really?
a liar. Looks like Von Karma is keeping her silent.
I've been found out. I forget her voice. So we're just Jacksepticeye now.
Yeah, that's great. She's a
Top of the morning too. Hold on.
You had it.
No, I didn't. I lost it.
She can Jacksepticeye.
I've been found out.
I think the word you're looking for is yesy.
Yes. No. Well, we'll just go with it. He'll get mad at me if I talk.
Prosecutor Von Karma doesn't intend on being upfront with his information.
Oh, it's such a shame we finally figured out where the rocks are supposed to go. Ugh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Could it be that you're interested in my goods?
Oh, you're already
Depends on who's asking, I guess. I mean,
It was British.
Tap of the
I
evening
know
to
it was
ya.
British, but British is just not coming into my mouth today. I don't know why.
With GD, where you at, right? Wink.
Wink.
Wink, wonk. You're good?
Those are my popular relaxation goods.
goodness. You mean the rocks and the cloth? Harry Potter and the rocks and the cloth.
Hold on, let me just... Harry Potter? Was it a bit more like this? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, see, that's right. You see, they're not actually rocks, but a special lamps made from rock salt.
Oh, man. Those damn lamps.
Wow, so those are lamps.
It gets even more exciting because the cloth also has an amazing secret.
As soon as we showed interest in her goods, she became quite talkative.
Wizarding World, thank you. Governor and Wanker. Since we've got them out, come experience the therapy, boys. Betty, could you put everything up?
Fatty.
It's not baddie, it's bad.
So, you won't do it? Is Betty being a bad boy?
Oh goodness. Labby, are you done photographing this room? Yes, sir, I am. Then go help Delicia. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were a good boy underneath, Betty.
Miss Delicious, that was amazing. You even persuaded Detective Bad.
Harry Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
What?
The goblet of fire! Did you put your name in the goblet of fire, you naughty baddie boy? I'm gonna have to give you a taste of my fresh cream.
Cream fraiche.
Thanks a lot, Paddy. And you too, forensics.
Frenzies.
I just love that because a Frenchman's rolling over their grave. Cream fraiche.
Cream fraiche.
We have creme fraiche in one of our items at the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like,
Cream
so
fraiche.
he was like, can I get no cream fraiche on this?
Cream fraiche. Have you seen the South Park episode with cream fraiche?
No.
Oh, it's a Randy episode. It's so good.
Oh, Randy's so good.
Randy becomes obsessed with the Food Network, and so he just starts like cooking, and then there's cream fraiche on everything, and you wouldn't believe what cream fraiche is. Cream fraiche. It's so good. If you're gonna watch one South Park episode, watch that one.
And cock magic.
Oh yeah. Both Randy episodes.
Both Randy
Coincidentally.
is Randy's best boy. Okay. She even gave the forensics a nickname.
I think that's her way of showing she cares.
And giving people some nice fresh cream.
What's so therapeutic about these things anyways?
We don't have time for that now. The show's about to begin. Forensics, finishing touches, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I going to sing too? I hope not.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
It really is. I wish my son could see this. Oh man, look at him always thinking about his son.
Edgeworth would be like, "Not now, Father. I'm reading my books of law. I'm reading my books of law." Oi, I told you so, right? The 4 fairies and the curious candy castle. That's the theme of my work. It's so sparkly and cute, right?
It seems like one of them is missing.
The truth is, I had planned to unveil it during the contest. Well, I'm glad I got to show it to you boys.
Huh? But it doesn't look like the rock salt lamps are lighting up.
Huh? Oh, I wonder why.
Dead body in the way.
I think I'll need to examine the rocks and the fairies again. That sounds odd. Son, let me tell you about the rocks and the fairies.
Sometimes no.
But Father, I thought it was the birds and the bees.
Nope, rocks and the fairies. Here we go.
I can't read those in my law books.
Nope, that's why your father's here. Am I going in the castle again? Oh my god! Are you kidding?
Wow.
I see they-
Forensies, you set this up! Come on, man!
Put a little extra
Oh
strawberry sauce
yeah,
on
a
here.
little red on that one. My god.
Yep.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking
Oh
nook
my
and
god,
cranny.
there's blood right there.
The Rocks and the Fairies is my favorite gem in the Holograms cover band.
Yeah.
Right, Neosci, dude?
The castle door is adorned in a beautiful cloth. I think this was the cloth that was in the castle.
Entranceways are always beautiful. That's what a detective thinks.
Always?
Always.
Yes. After Detective Bad's shoes have trampled all over it. But this is no time for snide remarks.
How do you click on the blood?
Some big ass
I
dinosaur.
No. I saw you do it. That's what, how do you click
I
on the blood?
Some big ass dinosaur says, "Have you ever been salty enough to literally murder someone with salt?"
I've been playing enough Overwatch, and some of those kills have been fueled by salt.
Salt-fueled murder.
Yeah.
It looks like both the lamps and the pillars are broken.
Also, can we talk about how kick-ass that name is? Some big-ass dinosaur.
Right?
Good name, man. Or
Good
lady.
job,
He's
forensics.
definitly not a T-Rex.
Here's
No.
Johnny. Thank you for that. Good job. I love it.
Good job. Both of their light bulbs are broken. Maybe they were dropped on the floor.
Yes.
There's some sort of red strawberry stain on this lamp surface.
This stain. Could it be?
That smell. There's no mistaking it. It's a blood stain.
On the rock lamp.
In front of the castle.
That's a blood stain?
Why is there a blood stain on this lamp?
Oh God, why did I lick it?
I wonder if this has something to do with the lamp bulb being broken. I should also take a look at the other lamps here. Man. So, this is where Delicia originally intended to put the lamps.
I don't get why she put them in the castle. Since they were broken and don't light up, maybe she decided to put them out of the way? She wanted them out of the way. There are many other places to store them. Like the old saying,
Nope.
hide the salt in the sugar bag.
Wow, Ray. Your bat impression is spot on. I think the saying goes, hide a tree in a forest. It's true. If Delicia intends to use these lamps as decorations during the contest.
Okay, so speaking of hiding trees in forests,
Yeah.
did you know that the Nazis planted a swastika in trees? So
A bunch of them.
Yeah.
A bunch of them.
So like when fall came, it's just swastikas.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
could you imagine Hitler being like, yes, we need to plant the swastika trees. And it's like, but shouldn't
Yeah.
we be
Wait,
focusing
so
our
did he,
efforts
like-
on something else? No!
Yeah.
The swastika trees.
Yeah.
I need
So
you
wait,
all to plant
Did he
the
carve it into the tree?
No, he just planted a series of
forest
trees.
that
Yeah.
were a different color than the other trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
So then when you looked at it from above, you
my
never
God.
know until.
It's like, what?
Yeah, and the Germans had to invest money into cutting those trees down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would do it like at the penis shape, but not a swastika.
Yeah, no, we're all about dicks in here.
We're immature here. We are not racist.
We should definitely play Stardew Valley and just make the phallic farm.
Oh, the phallic farm.
Oh my god.
So that's about how we got there, hiding trees in a forest.
There we go.
Yeah. Creates a contradiction with that piece of evidence. I need to deduce the contradiction at the scene. Let's logic first, though. Beaten to death. A blood-stained rock salt lamp.
Wow. Could it be?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Nazi tree
There is
cannon.
evidence that the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object. What's more, there's a blood stain on one of the broken rock salt lamps. It also has pieces of skull attached to it. Could this lamp have been used as the murder weapon?
Was that a real line?
No.
Okay.
That was just me.
Okay. You're right. It could have been used as a weapon. Labby, is that bloodstained nails in the rock lamp finished? Yes, sir. It just finished a few moments ago. The bloodstain on the lamp belonged to the victim. You hear what he said? Oh, man.
The murder weapon was hidden in Delicia's room. We need to consider her as one of the suspects as well. I like that little bass line that starts this
Yeah.
off. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
Send us a photo wizarding.
Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Bass line, he's just having a good time. Be a hard blow to the head with a blunt object. You probably, right? I mean, it's kind of funny to connect the same dots twice. But
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm actually going to just make sure I'm not hitting the cloth this time.
Yeah.
I did that last time. I don't
I
want to
know.
do it again. Not hitting the cloth. Bam! Oh shit!
Wrong one.
I picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I know. I
Detective
saw
Bad,
you
look at
thinking.
this. Don't you think it's strange?
I think what's strange is your deduction. It sucks.
Oh,
Your deduction sucks, bro. If your
yeah.
brain isn't working right, then it's due to the lack of sugar.
Yeah.
I'll sell you one of my lollipops for $2.
Wow, $2. That sounds a tad high. Is there no evidence of a contradiction with the castle decorations?
Nope, I guess there isn't.
I guess there isn't.
Right now.
All right, here it comes.
The lamp.
Well, bam!
I truly believed.
Eureka!
Oh, no, I don't think that's one.
Oh no, look at this. Don't you think it's strange? Damn, that wasn't it.
Okay. So, that's fine. So, we're looking to deduce in here. What else we got? Oh, this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
Jeff's teapot. His
Oh,
teapot
what
is
about
Jeff.
the wait? What's that key?
Ah,
That key is the key to the door.
mansion.
Like that mansion?
Place
No,
Delicia
the
drew
whole
stain with the
mansion.
victim's blood. That's funny. I really thought it might be that, but here we are. Let's see. We judge starting from the left. Afterwards, all parties. Decorations when not made from desserts are prohibited.
There we are. There we are. There we are.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, salt
Yeah.
is kind of a dessert.
Nope.
What? Salted caramel.
Damn, you got me there. But is the salt the dessert or is the caramel?
It's
let me
the
read
whole
let me
thing.
read
That's
this
like
again.
saying, is the flour the dessert of the cake?
What?
It's an ingredient
So-
of the dessert.
This is where Delicia
Damn.
came up with the lamps. I don't get why she put them in the cabinet.
Yeah. Wait. So then that's what I'm saying. Then you couldn't just make a flour thing and be like, oh, it's a dessert.
No, but the whole castle is a dessert.
Yeah.
And
That's what he says too. He says if Delicia planned to use these rock salts in the thing, then that creates a contradiction. So it might be the.
Send it. I believe, and I wasn't
Yeah.
even here yesterday, so
I mean,
you know
it's
I'm
a bit odd because like rock salt lamps, in my mind, would be something that would work.
Like if
No,
you had
no.
like a lick of the rock salt and then some the
But they're a
The
rock
fresh
salt
cream.
lamp. They're a lamp. So
yeah, but
non-dessert.
you can lick them.
You could eat the lamp.
You
Well,
could make a candy lamp.
Send it. Let's just see.
Oh,
And, then,
Google
and we know
candy.
we're if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I
made,
believe.
Should I
believe
do
it
the
too.
should I do the other lamp and not the bloodstained one?
Yeah, because it gives you the same thing. I don't want blood on there and to mess up my flawless truth.
No, I think that you're right though.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's just odd though.
What?
It's just odd.
Here comes.
because in an actual,
Okay, it's
Yeah,
not
it
odd.
is it.
It's not odd, and I'm not crazy.
there's a chandelier made of gummy bears.
Yeah, but then that's all made of gummy bears, right? So if that rock salt lamp was actually made out of
Is there like a
sugar
conductive
and-
wiring that is edible?
There's like LED wire, like light. Oh, edible lights? No.
Damn it.
Actually, I don't know. There was some guy in My Strange Addiction who ate light bulbs.
Yeah,
So that's a thing.
I think that's a lie.
Don't do that, by the way.
Don't eat light. Well, unless you're trained.
yeah.
Then you do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want if you're professional, I guess. But just in general, don't.
You can't eat the light
No,
bulb.
bad.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't play with knives unless you're professional like me. Then you can play with knives.
Oh, did Tom see the art? Did you see the art that Clay made yesterday?
I don't. Oh yes, of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
Detective Bad, please read the contest leaflet.
Any decorations not made from desserts are prohibited. Huh.
Those rock salt lamps and the fluorescent cloths go against the rules. The cloth. I guess
The
I'm probably gonna get the
cloth.
cloth. The cloth is
Yeah, the
definitely.
cloth
yeah,
is
okay.
definitely
Cloth
not
makes a lot
edible.
more sense.
But have you ever licked a rock salt lamp? I don't think they're really.
They're actually made of salt.
No way.
They're
They
big
don't taste very
big
good.
chunks of salt. Yeah.
So maybe that's why they're hidden in the castle?
I wonder about that. I think we should investigate further into Delicia's actions. Like if your rice didn't have enough salt, you could just like, take a chisel and be like
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why am I moving so unnaturally? There I am.
Yeah. Oh, those have been in your nose now. Oh, jeez.
I know. I said that to someone. I'm like, I'm writing your
jeez.
name with a nose marker. I wonder about that. I think we should investigate further into Delicia's actions.
Ba, ba, ba.
You're in
Oh,
big
yes.
trouble, Missy.
The cavalry's here. That's her voice. No adventure is complete without her
I did not hear
yesy hat and yesy feet.
Oh, I guess I need the logic first. I probably need the logic at first. Hold on. Hold it. Fragile desserts. Delicia broke the rules. Desserts studied.
Wait, cream is melting. Yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't seem to fit.
Ba, ba, ba,
This both
ba,
have
ba, ba, ba.
desserts.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should
I
just
think those
present
two.
to her the thing that's like no dessert or no non-dessert foods.
Sure.
That-
yeah.
I don't have that. Oh,
No, yeah.
this. Oh, the
Yeah,
contest
present-
rules.
present
Okay,
the-
yeah. Oh, what? Raise
Raise
18.
18.
No way.
How old is she?
Oh, who, Delicia?
Yep.
No one knows.
I
I know.
Jingle is Scottish. Is she?
No adventure is complete without a jingle hat and jingle feet. Things don't seem quite as scary. With
Presente.
something jingle merry.
That's what she kind of does.
Kill Jester.
Kill Jester.
Oi! Oh.
Nope. Nobody, nope.
Okay, I guess blood.
Oi!
Okay, we're either missing something or we gotta logic the crap out
All right,
of
logic. I believe in your idea for
it.
that
What?
thing. The fragile dessert makes sense. Cream's melting and then went over there. Sure, you couldn't do it because it was melting and stuff.
What? No, because Mr. Master's room was all chocolate.
Yeah.
Hers
it was.
is the cream room.
His cream room. I don't know. These don't really connect to me.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else to investigate?
There's other objects besides. I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take into a look.
It usually means that you're good, though, right?
Nope.
Oh.
He just always says that when you come back for the second time.
This dessert made my shoes all dirty. Come any closer, your shoes will be covered in cream too.
We've already seen what's behind the door. There's no need to look again.
Maybe the iridescent cloth. Because we definitely know that the body was wrapped in that cloth. After seeing the cloth, and like, oh yeah, well let's. Tom might not know because he has.
Everyone knew that.
Look, if you go to the court record and see,
It says the 4 fairies in the Curious Candy Castle. It seems that this was the theme for Delicia's work.
But it's not just the candy castle I'm curious about.
Which part am I correct about, SB? I love being correct. Tell me. Tell me.
All right. Well, all I can do is throw the logic, I think.
Oh, and how do you...
Oh,
Hey, Sean Duty,
Sean
too.
Duty,
Thanks for subbing.
unlike the other fairies, this one doesn't have a fluorescent cloth.
Miss Delicious. It's not right to leave one out.
I don't like it either. But one fluorescent cloth and the machine has gone missing.
You've lost a cloth and a machine. What sort of machine is it?
It's a murder machine. I mean, let me tell you. Each piece of fluorescent cloth is hooked up to one of these machines. The machine is called a rainbow light device. Light is sent up through the cable and into the cloth, which is made of optic fibers. Just fiddle around with the settings a bit, and it'll turn into all sorts of colors. When it glows red, it's like a raging inferno. And when it glows blue, you can almost feel the glittering cool ice. It's powered by a long-lasting battery that's resistant to changes in the temperature.
I'm not very familiar with these kinds of devices.
Mr. Edgeworth, she's saying it's a machine that transmits light to the special cloth.
I see. It's amazing what they come up with these days.
Yeah.
So one rainbow light device and one fluorescent cloth are missing.
Yeah, see, that's right. Wherever could they be?
This fluorescent cloth. Could it be related to the case? Damn, that wasn't logic.
No.
but if you look at
Nope. 1 fairy, 2 fairy,
red fairy, blue fairy.
3 fairy, 4 fairy, and that fairy's missing the cloth. I feel like we have everything now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll present her the cloth. Seems kind of odd. Yeah, okay.
And we
Oi, looks like this caught your eye. The way this cloth works, I wonder if it's okay for me to tell you about it. Sorry, I can't talk about this cloth.
What? That was strange. I wonder if Von Karma told her to stay quiet about it. Okay, we've got a logic.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, those two, do it.
Fragile and broke?
No, I think fragile and yeah, sure. Okay, I don't know. There's only 3 ways to go with this.
You know what? I'm gonna broke the rules and study.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that could be like, oh, went there to see.
No.
No.
Ouch. I don't think these pieces fit together. Damn.
Mental anguish.
Looks like I'll have to start over.
Those two, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's try.
Oh, no. No good. That line of logic seems too unreasonable.
All right, one last one. That's the only way
Yeah,
we
we're
can
going,
go.
we're going with these two?
Yeah, I got it. We can't leave an unstoned turn.
Okay, let's do it. This is right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no!
We just don't have it. We just don't have it. We know that
Oh, my
now.
God. Looks like I
Maybe
have
we
to
should
start over.
present some evidence to some other people.
Like who?
I don't know. You have bad there.
A sickly sweet smell of cream. Yes, this is truly a fairy tale world. And yet, here in the sugary sweet room, there is one with a sour face. He doesn't belong in this room. That scary old man.
Oh, be nice. Raymond, mind what you say. You're being a bit rude.
Sorry, I won't happen again. You reminded me of my old school teacher who used to get mad at me a lot.
A school teacher. I definitely don't want to think of my son being taught by such a man.
Okay.
What would your partner?
That's all stuff we've read before.
Have you talked to Bad?
Usually...
Let's talk. Look
Yeah,
at the back
part-
left corner.
There's a cover on the wall, just like in Mr. Master's room.
Let's open it up. Whole thing we haven't seen.
The room temperature is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and the
Let me get
light
my
are
Google
set
out.
to green. Gustavia said that's 50 degrees freedom units. And
Wow.
Ideal temperature
That's 20
for fresh
degrees
cream.
Celsius.
That's
and
hot.
50 is 10 degrees Celsius.
It's kind of cold.
This room temperature is too damn
A
high.
little chilly, 10 degrees, yeah. 20 degrees is pretty low.
There it is.
This is intriguing.
All right,
Damn
you
it.
ready to logic on that?
Yeah.
The melt fragile desserts in the high room temperature.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum, bam! The reason the cream fraiche is so fragile is due to the temperature in this room.
So my shoes got creamed because the temperature is set to 68 degrees freedom.
20 degrees Celsius.
Speaking of which,
GD, if only I was here to know. I'm sorry, I couldn't lead them.
I literally covered the whole room.
It's
But you
getting
didn't,
hot in
'cause-
here. So, oh God, turn it down. The world is melting. Right, Snoodle Booper?
When you open the castle door,
Nicely
the
done.
doorknob didn't break.
Yeah, it was stronger than I thought.
Strong. A dessert? Detective Bad, could you have a closer look at that doorknob? I'm not talking about Ray. I'm talking about the door.
Question mark. This is.
It would seem this doorknob isn't a dessert.
And it's not just the doorknob. This castle and fairies are just plastic molds coated in fresh cream. Then this isn't a dessert piece at all.
It would seem they're just fake desserts covered in fresh cream. Delicia made fake desserts. What are her true intentions?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. So I guess fake desserts and
broke the rules.
broke the rules, right? It's gotta be.
Everyone
Yeah.
lives in their own logic, T. Jackson. It's okay. Gasp, egot!
Using decorations that were against the rules and making fake desserts. A lot of Delicia's actions seem suspicious.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef. Also, the temperature of this room is way too damn high. Is there a reason for that?
Fake desserts.
And now
I
we can be
wonder.
like,
I think we should ask Delicia directly.
yeah.
Tell us everything you know. Delicia, why is the room temperature set to 68 degrees Fahrenheit?
20 degrees Celsius.
The cold doesn't agree with me. Plus, it's bad for the body. This figure doesn't maintain itself, you know. Naturally, as a lady, I want to look young forever.
I wonder how old Miss Delicia really is.
Raymond, a true gentleman never asks a woman her age.
This room is mainly filled with cream. And 50 degrees Fahrenheit is a recommended temperature for preserving fresh cream.
What? Really? Now it's all going to waste.
It looks like Miss Delicious didn't know. It's a little weird for a pastry chef. I thought she was supposed to be a first-class pastry chef.
Oh, Bad don't like this. The fake desserts and the rule violations, and now her lack of basic knowledge. It seems like she keeps many secrets.
I kind of hope a second her comes out, and then they just stack on top of each other to
To make the ultimate pastry chef.
yes. Yeah, those things go together.
I mean, they're gonna have to.
Because why else would you study it unless you knew?
Yeah.
Bam.
Delicia's knowledge in the art of dessert making is lacking in fundamental areas. And she claims she went into Mr. Master's room in order to study his desserts. These actions and ideas are not fitting of someone aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef.
Ooh, DFM. Political. Yeah. They don't sound like the words of a pro. It's like she doesn't even realize it, or...
Or maybe she isn't a real pastry chef. Perhaps she's had some other intention, like murder. It's possible that she didn't go into the room to study desserts.
So then, are you saying Miss Delicious is the criminal?
We can't say that for sure yet, but I know she's hiding something from us. Oh, thank God. And full health back. Yeah.
Nice.
Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Inside.
That's enough investigating.
We found much more than I expected. And yet, something from before still bothers me. Prosecutor Von Karma must have found the murder weapon in this room. So then, why did he let Delicia be? Firstly, I must ascertain Von Karma's true motives. Detective Bad, I would like to ask Prosecutor Von Karma something.
I've also got business with him. And Delicia there too.
What's the idea, Betty? Don't glare at me like that.
It seems Detective Bad also has his doubts about Delicia and Von Karma. Delicia, would you come with us for a moment?
Yeah, see, that's fine. What for?
We have to find Von Karma. There are some things we need to talk about.
Oh,
Still walking with that cane. Look at that continuity.
Prosecutor Von Karma, we need to talk about the case.
Wait a minute. Why does he walk with a cane right now?
He's old?
Oh, crap. Tisk. From the look on your face, I assume you found the murder weapon. Yes. We discovered the murder weapon in Delicia's room. It would seem Mr. Master isn't the only suspect in the case. Bah! That's not true. Where the murder weapon was found does not change the fact that Master is the culprit. As long as I am here. Why is Von Karma so sure of himself? Well then, aren't you going to explain why the murder weapon was in Delicia's room? Huh. Naturally. If you wish to know, I'll tell you. Crap. I was afraid of this. Really hoping for Delicia here.
Okay, GD. Okay.
In order to pin the crime on Delicia, Master used the rock salt lamp to kill the victim. Then he deposited the murder weapon in Delicia's room. If he had left the murder weapon at the crime scene, Master would have been the one suspected. He couldn't move the body, but it was easy to move the murder weapon. Ergo, there would be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit at the crime scene. Mr. Master took the rock salt lamp. Precisely. I carried out the investigation myself. There can be no room for doubt. Do you have evidence that he moved it? Huh? That will not be necessary. What? Tisk. If you have an objection, say it. Ting. If you think a mere defense attorney can break my logic. In order to pin the crime on Delicia, Master used the rock salt lamp to kill the victim. Hold it. He took the rock salt lamp from Delicia's room. Exactly. In order to kill Ben, he had prepared the murder weapon beforehand. But the murder weapon was found in Delicia's room. Doesn't that place suspicion on Delicia too? Huh. I'm not finished. Master killed Dover. He then deposited the murder weapon in Delicia's room. Hold it. So, the murder weapon was the rock salt lamp hidden inside the candy castle. Huh. I discovered the murder weapon when I entered the castle. But be thankful, defense attorney, that you two came by this information. Why was it necessary for you to enter the castle?
Oh, maybe he's interested in candy castles?
Why you? Do you think I went in there because I wanted to? The detectives at the scene were useless, so I had to investigate myself.
Do you think I put on the dress for fun and sang the song because I wanted to? It was part of the investigation. Do you think I asked everyone to call me Princess Von Karma because it was unnecessary? Of course not.
It's for the investigation.
It's for the investigation.
I wasn't in charge of the initial investigation.
Detective Bad joined the investigation halfway through. Bah! Now certain work ethic is required if you are to gain my trust. This is a flagrant waste of time. I'll continue.
And Luna, it's a pretty cool thing when they say that Von Karma holds his left shoulder because of the wounds he suffered in, I don't know, after one of these cases where he gets shot. And then Luna was like, oh, but Franny does that too, different animation. But the head canon is that she learned that from her dad, and that's why she does the same animation as him.
Hold. Wouldn't the body left behind in this room also be cause for suspicion? Moreover, I have a favorite saying I'd like to share with you. Even dogs can wait. Wait until I've finished. That's exactly what I'd like to say to you.
I'm just doing thinking faces, that's all, don't worry. No, if you go up here, apparently this is a mini dab. You mini dab on people. What do you think?
Are you saying that Mr. Master removed the murder weapon and hid the body in the chest? He believed that if he hid the body inside his own work, he would not be discovered.
So savory.
Don't you mean so sorry?
She shows no sign of remorse.
He moved the murder weapon and left the body at the scene. Ergo, there would be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit at the crime scene. Hold it. How can you conclude that Mr. Master's the killer without any evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. You think that will shake me? You disappoint me. As long as the body was found in Master's room, he's the prime suspect. Is there really no evidence pointing to anyone else at the crime scene? Surely there's room for further investigation. Insolent attorney. Another investigation is not necessary. Master must be the killer. If you think differently, cease these pointless words and speak with evidence. Think back to the crime scene. If Mr. Master isn't the killer, there must have been something there incriminating someone else. It seems Von Karma won't be shaken easily. I'll just have to present evidence that contradicts his reasoning. Oop. Okay, well.
Oh, wait, hold on. We have the cloth. Can we look at this real quick? Belongs to the Delicia, and then
okay.
it points to nobody.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a stretch, but we'll see.
Yeah.
No, see, it says belongs to Delicia. One of them is missing. We haven't connected this cloth to the missing cloth. Is this listed here? The cause of death seems to be a hard blow to the head by a blunt object. Some circumstances are unclear regarding part of the treasure chest and a bloodstain. Each of the desserts in Mr. Master's room have one part missing. Before the ship's fall, the treasure chest lid was closed. Crap. This is actually kind of tricky. Oh! There be no evidence pointing to a specific culprit at the crime scene. Found near the body at the crime scene. Does it design hold any meaning?
Does it?
Well, it's PH or BH. And it's got a snowflake.
I mean, we can try that.
Do we have anyone in our inventory who has PH as their initials?
I can't check.
That's silly.
But you want to try it? I don't know. That's the best thing I've got.
I feel like maybe
It'd be that or the cloth.
I feel for the cloth. I feel like that we don't know what the PH stands for, and we don't know this. They're kind of in the same boat.
Treasure chest and a bloodstain are unclear regarding the part of the treasure chest and a bloodstain. Wait, let me just take a quick look here.
Yeah.
Couldn't move the body, was used to move the murder weapon. If he left the murder weapon, the crime scene master would have been suspected.
Yeah.
He then deposited the weapon in.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, in order to pin the crime on Delicia, master used the rock salt lamp to kill the victim, then deposited the murder weapon in Delicia's room. If he had left the murder weapon in the crime scene, master would have been the one suspected. He couldn't move the body using the murder weapon.
Yeah, I think it's the last one, where the very last one that we've been kind of working on. And I say we can send the cloth. I'm gonna say I'm a solid 70 on that one.
I'll give it to you. But I disagree.
Objection!
Oh, damn. I was wrong.
That happens.
It's true that the murder weapon and bloodstains disappeared from the vicinity. However, there was still one piece of incriminating evidence left behind. Have a look at this photograph, which was taken when the body was first discovered. This cloth was used to wrap the body. Doesn't it remind you of the fluorescent cloth from Delicia's room?
Oh! My fluorescent cloth was at the crime scene.
Ah, fluorescent cloth. You. Just what part of this cloth is fluorescent?
I guess Von Karma doesn't know about the cloth secret.
It looks like a normal cloth at first glance, but if you use this rainbow light device, you can make it glow.
Prosecutor Von Karma seems a little surprised.
I don't think it was the cloth's ability to glow that surprised him. One sheet of this fluorescent cloth is currently unaccounted for. Now, I'd like you to look at the color of the cloth in this photo. Don't you think it looks like the color of the fluorescent cloth before it's been lit up? Huh. Both the rock salt lamp and the fluorescent cloth originally belonged to Delicia. Wouldn't it be natural to assume that this cloth was used to wrap the body? Prosecutor Von Karma, I believe the present conditions give us much reason to suspect Delicia. Oh. Wait, what was that?
That was her leg.
Hold it, Greggy. Do you really suspect me?
I don't yet know if you are the culprit, but it is true that you're hiding something. Am I right?
That's...
So, You're saying that the murder weapon and the cloth were originally from Delicia's room? Yes. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What's so funny? Just as I expected from you. The murder weapon and the cloth are not from her room. How unfortunate for you. What does he mean? Before the contest began, Master noticed her violation of the rules. He confiscated the cloth and the rock salt lamp and kept them in his room for safekeeping.
But only one?
What? The victim was not seen as he stayed locked up in his room after the contest had begun. The only one who could have unlocked the door was Jeff Master. And the murder weapon, the rock salt lamp, was being kept in Master's room. This should be the decisive evidence in proving Master's guilt. Defense attorney. You've lost me before we even had a chance to stand in the court. What's this?
What was all our investigating for nothing? It's delicious. Why didn't you tell us about your confiscated items?
Well, Manny said I'd look suspicious if I did.
Prosecutor Monkarma?
And it's true. You all suspect me, don't you?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. How clumsy of you, defense attorney. On karma. So that's why you let us investigate Delicia's room. And in your clumsiness, there's one more thing I need to inform you of. 2 sets of fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. 2? Yes. They belong to Jeff Masters and Delicia Scones. No other fingerprints were found. Ha 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 ha! After Master killed Dover with the confiscated rock salt lamp, he foolishly concealed the murder weapon by burying his own fingerprints in its owner's room. Tisk, tisk. I don't even need to prove my case in court. I have more than enough perfect evidence to prove Master's guilt. Hold it! I still have some doubts about the fluorescent cloth found in Mr. Master's room. Bah, irrelevant. After disposing of the body, he intended to return it to Delicia's room. I don't have enough evidence or information to refute Von Karma's reasoning. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nothing to say. If your job is done, leave this place.
That's...
I can't give up yet. Huh. We've wasted enough time as it is. Bad. Take them away.
Hold it. There's still some doubts left in our investigation.
Detective Bad. What's the meaning of this?
It's not my nature to leave any doubts behind.
Pick up your doubts, everybody.
There's still one piece of evidence that is yet to be identified.
That's right. There's still the traces someone left behind. Bah! Talk about your doubts as much as you want later. But this is, my dear attorney, none of your business. No, I also have some doubts about one piece of evidence. It's likely that I have the same doubts Detective Bad has. What? This is the piece of evidence left in Mr. Master's room that has yet to be identified.
Ba-boom.
The
Now it is
PH.
time for the BH.
BH? PH?
The BH.
But it's the fake desserts.
The fake desserts.
Hiya! We still don't know the true nature of this piece of evidence.
T. Jackson bringing it back with
Nope.
the courage to have doubts.
Oh, the courage to have doubts.
The courage to... This is
Be
not-
wrong.
Be wrong. Yeah. This is not the same doubt I had.
Oh! The only thing I question here is you, defense attorney. There can be no unidentified evidence before Von Karma. Ah! It wasn't this?
But
Please wait, I still have some doubts left. This is the piece of evidence left in Mr. Master's room that has yet to be identified.
I guess the fingerprints?
Yeah, that's the teapot. And Jeff's the teapot.
You can check it for details?
Oh!
The tea just falls out.
This is a rather splendid design.
You think so? It seems a little eccentric to me. I'm not even sure how you'd pour tea out of it. Oh,
Rather than the practicality of the design, focus on its artistic merits.
Mr. Edgeworth, art sense is too high for me to understand. Oh.
Oh.
There's an engraving on the bottom.
Oh, it says PH.
Hey, Suzu, what up?
You'll note that Von Karma's caught off guard sprite doesn't have him gripping his right shoulder, or because he has not been shot yet. Francisca did it even before being shot in 2 to 4 because she picked up the habit from her father. She learned it from her father. Thank you very much, Suzu, and yes, agreed.
Correct. Very good.
There's
10 points to Gryffindor.
10 points to Suzador. There's an engraving on the bottom. It says PH.
It's the initials of the creator, Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall and Mr. Masters seem to be big fans of this sculptor's work.
Initials, huh? If for mine, it would be RS.
Why don't you try carving your initials on your own belongings?
Ha 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 ha.
Oh no, that's not it either?
What? No, it's probably the fingerprints. Or the handprint, sorry.
Yeah.
Without fingerprints.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. Somebody left gloved finger marks on one of Mr. Master's desserts. If these were the killer's finger marks, then it's possible that the killer also didn't leave any fingerprints on the murder weapon. How did you know the state of the crime scene?
I gave them permission to investigate.
Bad. What possessed you to let a defense attorney to the crime scene?
I don't recall you telling me not to let him in.
Bah! Such impudence! You'd best remember, Bad. Your salary review depends on me. That's not a good, thing.
No.
Hey, Ginger, it was evidence left behind in Master's room. Like, it was there.
Yeah. And
Same with that pin.
Yeah.
They both qualified.
the pin, yeah. Oh, and I think they're connected between themselves. Oh, this isn't good for Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I have this kind of boss like Mr. Edgeworth.
Your salary review depends on how you perform here.
Rude.
He didn't say it.
No, he thought it. And is it any worse to be a shitty person only in your own head?
No.
Right?
It's okay to have shitty thoughts, I guess.
Does it make you shittier if you say them?
Yes. Because you're negatively affecting the people around you.
I can buy that.
What if you only
In
say them
fact,
to
it makes
your
you a better
cat?
person because you're a shitty person who's holding back, thus making you a good person.
Oh, it's like I really want to stab you, but I won't
because that would make me a shitty person. So therefore, I am not a shitty person.
because I had the restraint.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that.
Huh. I'm surprised at what a mere attorney like you managed to uncover in such a short time. However, it's possible that these finger marks were Master's own doing. Because he always wore gloves while cooking. Man, Von Karma's voice is like a chainsaw. It takes a second to get going. It just goes. Do you have evidence that those finger marks were left by Master? And moreover, there are still a few points of suspicion surrounding Delicia. Oh? You still haven't given up on that.
Greggy, you still suspect me? I've already apologized for stealing a few bites.
I don't want to suspect you. However, I can't easily trust those who tell lies. You must still be hiding something.
Oh, Greggy's a bully.
Don't you know the temperature fresh cream must be kept at? You call yourself a dessert chef, but you lack even the most basic knowledge.
Oh, I'm sorry for my lack of knowledge.
In your case, it's not even about the lack of knowledge. In truth, you don't even know how to make desserts, do you? Defense attorney. Hey, Angry.
Angry.
Thank you.
Good for bad. Please tell me you didn't miss that.
Oh, I missed that.
Which part?
Good for bad.
Where he said, where he let us in and was like, "Go get him, Tiger."
Good for bad. I don't know. Funny line. Stop trying to force your own reasoning. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. If you say the witness is lying, show it with evidence. We're not in court yet, but very well. This evidence shows that Delicia can't make desserts.
It's fake.
Desserts.
Delicia made fake desserts by covering plastic molds with fresh cream. Put-ah!
That must be.
The only things Delicia made were those that broke the rules. The lamp and the cloth that broke the rules were being held in Master's room. There's no way the witness could have returned them to her room. Those were not the only fake desserts she made. What? Her desserts may look like something out of a fairy tale at first glance. But in reality, they are nothing more but nothing but mannequins decorated with cream. Apart from the cream, they're all fake.
No.
This is not something one aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef would do. Is that true, Bad? Yes.
My shoes can attest to that.
When you buy me new shoes, Delicia. Will that be enough to convince Prosecutor Von Karma?
Once he sees what Delicia has done, he'll have no choice but to be convinced. Delicia, the fact that your actions could lead to you being a suspect is no laughing matter.
That's... I didn't murder.
Isn't it time you told us the whole truth? Who are you, and why were you indulging yourself in another contestant's work?
Yeah, see, I understand.
She's a pony.
The truth is, I'm not really a dessert chef, like I led you to believe. I'm actually a pharmacist.
Is that like she's got like a mortar and pistol kind of thing going on?
What? A pharmacist?
That's a completely different occupation. It's no wonder he couldn't hide his surprise. Why is a pharmacist like you participating in this contest?
I just love eating desserts. I joined because I thought I'd be able to eat some of Jeffy's desserts. I never thought I'd end up making the finals.
How did she?
I don't know, man.
And remember how she got really mad when we're like, showed the badge, and she's like, "That's like my hat. My hat's a symbol of that I'm a real pastry chef." And it's like,
That's funny.
can't you just buy one? No,
No,
I'm
definitely
I'm
not.
real.
I'm a real chef.
That's really funny.
Even Prosecutor Von Karma's at a loss for words.
Here's Johnny 73. Well, we're glad we can entertain you.
So, the real reason why you entered the contest.
Yeah, see, as expected, Jeffy's desserts were oh so good.
So, the gloved finger marks on the picture frames were your doing?
No way, I never wore gloves.
Hey, BieberGraph6. Thanks for subbing to the channel. And warm welcome, everybody.
Delicia's fingerprints were found on Mr. Master's chocolates. So it's true that she wasn't wearing gloves.
Yeah, see, exactly. You do believe me, Greggy. You do believe me, Greggy.
that's what it was.
Is your face stuffed with nothing but desserts?
Sorry, Manny.
I think it's her belly that's stuffed. Were Master's desserts all that you ate?
But my bra is all real, I tell you. Actually, no. After the afternoon tea, I also ate Icy's desserts.
You mean you entered the victim's room?
Yeah, see, exactly. The room was empty after all.
Perhaps the victim was already dead by then.
But my first bite tasted way too salty, and I couldn't eat it. So I ate the delicious star-shaped dessert that was nearby.
It's delicious. You're really a glutton.
It is rare you see a woman with this kind of appetite.
That's all I did. Greggy, Manny, everyone, I'm sorry I caused you trouble.
Now that you've told us the truth, everything's fine. There's no need to apologize.
This does not mean that your testimony is trustworthy. I'll be investigating the victim's room after this. Only then will I decide if your testimony is true.
Prosecutor Von Karma, I'd like to go as well. I also need to ascertain whether my reasoning up until now has been correct.
Huh. I'll let you follow, but I have no intention of letting you investigate.
That's enough for me.
December the 24th, 9 p.m. Contest venue, Dover's room.
This. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, I'm sorry, I kind of ate everything.
I don't know why I slip into Australian.
The dessert adorning the victim's room had disappeared without a trace. Was this the true killer's doing? A body that was hidden inside a dessert and a murder weapon that was moved? Further investigation would be required to arrive at the truth of this case.
Oh.
To be continued.
Boozled.
Da 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 da.
Swindlers.
She ate a thing.
We're back to the future.
We're back here.
We're back to the future?
You know what the best part about the future is?
Oops, I guess I went on a little long there.
Von Karma's either dead or in jail. One of the two. Something like that happened. I had no idea. None of the case files I read went into such detail.
Well, I doubt there would be anything in there that would be inconvenient to the prosecution. Especially with that Von Karma at the head.
How did the investigation go from there?
The desserts had disappeared from the victim's room, so the investigation hit a rough patch. Thanks to that, it took about a whole year before a verdict was handed down.
1 whole year?
This was before the whole 3-day pretrial system was established. Trials don't need to finish in a short amount of time that they do now.
I see. They ever found out why the victim's dessert disappeared?
Well, kind of. The dessert was like a candy ice sculpture made from sherbet. Since it was made from ice, the general consensus was that it had melted. However, that might not be quite the case.
What do you mean?
This museum used to be Mr. Master's mansion.
The stage of the IS-7 incident.
And in this place, they're exhibiting Sherbert Salon from 18 years ago.
The victim's dessert.
Yep, though it could be just a replica of the original. That's why Uncle Ray had to come today to check it out. Every old man, too. Now then, let's move on and check out the room.
Yeah, 18 years ago.
Great, okay. I'm pretty sure it's over in the winter place.
Palace.
It's neat that they all the water goes under the floor like that. The winter palace should be... Huh? It's locked up. That's odd. They've already opened the museum.
Mr. Shields. According to the pamphlet we received at the entrance, the Winter Palace is over here. That's odd.
That it moved?
Yeah.
Really? I could have sworn it was this one. All right, let's scoot. We got to confirm the truth of what happened 18 years ago.
No way!
It's our good pals!
It's our good pals!
Delight.
No way.
Oh, and the kid from case 1.
Yeah, wow.
Or Ace 21.
With his cards?
Yeah. Man, it's still cold as ever. Uncle Ray's gonna freeze solid.
Literal wife. I thought she was super busty, but I think it's just her fur.
No, it's
What?
bust, man.
Oh, it's
You
bust.
think so?
She was, and she is amazing. I think she's one of my favorite wives in the whole series.
I can't remember her voice at all, but we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, she was just
It was confident. and-
confident.
and,
Yeah, motorcycle wielding.
Yeah, feminine, confident, and motorcycling.
Yeah.
Motorcycling.
It seems that the Winter Palace lives up to its name. It's like a freezer in here. With the lights dimmed like this, it's almost as if the room itself is made of ice.
I think the control panel for the room temperature is on the back wall.
Uh-oh,
Is
Ray's
that
on
a
mission.
freaking salt lamp?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it is.
Miles, you don't. Why don't you check that temperature set for me? Uncle Ray's gonna give the curator a piece of his mind later. It's way too cold in here.
Very well.
But if you want to look around the room a bit, feel free to stay out or freeze to your heart's content.
Yeah.
I'll get the camera ready.
Let's talk to all our friends.
I want to take some pictures of this place, show it to your old man.
Understood.
What? Show it to our old man who is
I think it's like
figuratively.
Well,
I
it's, like
don't-
it's a thing in Japan to have like a shrine for someone who died.
yeah, and you can like
And
you
you, like-
leave food and
Yeah, their favorite food, and like you sit and you like pray, not pray to them, but you like
Yeah.
talk to them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, a giant block of ice is on display. There's a description written on its surface. Castor and Pollux. Every December, large meteor showers appear in the direction of these two stars.
And so, mask to mask.
And then
Those two are being rather noisy and distracting. It can't be helped.
Hey,
I should go look at
2000.
another exhibit. What?
2000 Artivo. Thanks for subbing to
Well,
the channel.
how about this? I'll yell out, Mask to mask is here!
yes, it's me. I'm Master Mask.
Good, good. Wait, Ronnie, if you say that, you'll get arrested. Come on, if we don't plan properly, we won't be able to sell it.
What are these two talking about? Definitely not crimes that involve me.
No.
There's a boy with a school bag. Did he come to the art gallery by himself?
She even quit her job in order to run this museum.
Oh my
No.
god.
I don't really get it.
Perhaps one of his parents knows the curator. Think he's talking about Old Bag or Penny?
My old bag. You know, I hope it's Penny though. Penny was
I know.
nice. I like.
I like Penny. I miss Penny. Yeah, you guys definitely smell crimes. A giant block of ice is here being displayed.
Yeah, it smells like crimes.
It appears to be
Crimes
quite
against
heavy.
hygiene.
Oh wow,
I did take a garlic pill before this, so I've been burping up a storm.
gross.
Yeah. Totally.
It's gross.
No, it appears to be quite heavy. No, the inside must be hollow.
I have my own garlic pills.
On the
Those
surface,
ones are odorless.
there's an
Mine are not.
image of the stars and a written description.
Sorry, we're just having a garlic discussion. I'm Italian. Once garlic is mentioned,
Oh my god,
I just must. You know.
I see.
But thou must.
How do you pronounce that? The Pleiades? Pleiades?
Pleiades. Plebeians.
Pleiades.
Plebeians.
Pleiades.
Plebeians.
You know,
That's
B
not
though.
how it is, Nanny.
Pleiades.
Maybe for plebs.
Pleiades. The Pleiades.
The Pleiades.
Pleiades.
The Pleiades. Also known as the Seven Sisters, a star cluster that compromises the part of Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
Ooh. But for all these stars to be grouped together as a cluster, the ways of the ancient people must have been very imprecise.
Tasso, but damn.
There are two sculptures displayed here.
These sculptures are replicas of the deserts that vanished 18 years ago. Impressive, huh? These sculptures made of ice.
Yes. My father never got to see these ice sculptures. And now, 18 years later, I'm standing before them.
Pleiades.
Can I
Pleiades.
see you standing there, wanting more from me?
Miles, sorry to bother you while you're in deep thought.
Pleiades.
Pleiades?
Pleiades.
Pleiades. Pleiades.
Could you turn this way a little?
Like this.
Yeah, like that.
Oh my god.
What
What a cute picture. Holy shit.
Mr. Shields, you're not.
Say cheese.
Oh man, that's so good. Mr. Shields, please don't take pictures of me.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh,
I just wanted to make sure the camera works okay.
that camera looks quite old.
Yeah, well, that's because it's an old-fashioned camera. You know, an instant camera? It automatically develops the photo after shooting. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, I know. Though I've never used one.
You're quite the know-it-all. You really are an old man's son. Could you move a bit? I want to take some more photos of the room.
Oh my god. His face has taken on an unusually serious expression. He's probably thinking about the IS-7 incident.
Man, I snapped a bunch and they're already developed. See? Oh, nice.
He shoved them in my face before I could reply.
Well, I have one more question for you, Mr. Know-it-all.
Don't they usually not allow cameras in musiums?
Usually
No flash.
photography.
No
yeah.
flash.
Because that can really damage
Oh, right.
the art. Fun fact, there's like the book of oh god, it's like the book of the devil or something like that. If you open to near the center of the pages, there's like an image of the devil, like from way back, like really old book, and the pages around it are burned. Like not burnt like it to crisp, but they like have this like burnt pattern on it. And people are like, oh my god, it's like the devil's like really from this book. And then people are like, no, it's just been that's the page people open to the most.
I
It's the
see.
most exposed to light.
Oh,
It's
that's
the most weathered. Causality does not. Wait, correlation does not cause. Is not
Yeah,
causality.
well, there's a whole website about things that correlate but don't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like the number of cheese bought and the people who drowned via pools or something.
Oh my god.
They're like, it's actually
Like,
it's like,
spot
yeah,
on.
but they don't necessarily.
Then one does not cause the other.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, don't eat cheese before you go into a pool because you will die, according to
No,
facts.
depending. If people are buying a lot of cheese, don't
Yeah.
go swimming.
Yeah. Watch out. Do you know what these two sculptures represent?
They're sculptures of Taurus and Gemini from the winter constellations.
Ooh, bingo. Not bad, Miles. That's probably why they call this room the Winter Palace. Uncle Ray's feeling generous today, so I'll give you a copy of this photo, too.
Thanks. Is it just me or is a murder about to happen? On these replicas of the constellation desserts that were made 18 years ago.
Yeah, it looks like these two sculptures are also made out of sherbet. Uncle Ray's only seen the real sculptures in photos. But these sculptures look like the real deal.
This was what you wanted to show me.
Yeah, I think your old man would have wanted to see it as well. I'm sorry Uncle Ray didn't have the courage to come here alone.
Aw. Don't apologize. This was a good opportunity to learn about my father's case.
The courage to bring your dead friend's son along with you to the museum.
Be strong. So, you want me to take another commemorative photo?
No, thanks.
I would like to leave.
I would like to leave. Mr. Shields, I can't find the temperature control panel.
All right. They keep it where it's hard to find. Just one moment. Huh. It's locked. Makes sense. They wouldn't want the guests changing the temperature themselves.
According to the pamphlet, the Winter Palace is a temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit.
Burn! Now that's cold.
That's -3 degrees Celsius, roughly.
That makes
Uncle
sense.
Ray's gonna freeze to death. Guess I'll need to find someone to share body heat with. Preferably a beautiful lady.
Uh-oh.
Oh! You trying to freeze me to death with those cold eyes of yours?
Of course not. She's married, Ray. Don't even think about it.
Don't even think.
Don't even think about it.
Alrighty, now I've got some pictures of this room. Let's check out the other places. Might as well see them all since we're already here.
I suppose you're right. There it is. That yelled just now.
It came from the fountain patio. Let's go, Miles. Hold my hat.
Oh, no! Old man Gustavia and Larry. Oh my.
God.
Oh, sorry. No, he's clearly Larice again, it looks like.
Why is Edgeworth out of breath? They literally only left the room.
Yeah, he's a prosecutor, man. He's a thinker.
Doesn't get
okay,
up
not an
much.
athlete. There's someone passed on the floor, and that man there is... No. Larry, what are you doing here? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. What exactly happened here? Edgy! I saw something that no one should ever have to see. Again! Larry, calm down. Why is there someone passed out here? I didn't do anything. He just fell down all of a sudden.
It kind of feels like there needed to be a laugh track after. I've seen something I shouldn't have seen again.
You had that laugh track too,
Oh,
don't you?
do I have a laugh track in here? I have a crowd cheering at only.
Oh, you need a laugh track. We don't have a laugh track?
Yeah, I only
What
have
is our
cheer.
budget?
I have.
What's our budget going to?
I have that
Oh,
as
that's
well.
where our budget went. I remember.
Yeah.
Like, and it would be the start of the Larry show.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, there she is.
Excuse me. You can't raise such a ruckus in the museum, boys.
I think that was.
Oh, that was a little
Delicia.
one?
Yeah, I think it was a little one.
Oh. Yeah, she does call everyone boys.
The scent is.
Seems like he's still breathing, but this is a bad situation.
Dad walks in.
Miles, it's not safe here. Get everyone out of here.
Everyone, get away from that room right now. There's poison gas coming out of it.
Oh, no. Who could concoct
Concoct.
poison
Cuck.
gas?
Dahlia.
Hawthorne.
Or someone who's a pharmacist.
No. No. That's in an Ace Attorney game? No.
Mr. Shields, how is the victim?
Looks like he breathed in a little too much of that poison gas. He's still unconscious. According to the doctors in the ambulance, there's no external injury or any other wounds. Thanks to our fortunate timing, we were able to save him before he was too far gone. But he's not out of the woods yet. He's currently being treated by a specialist in the infirmary.
I see. Mr. Shields, is he an acquaintance of yours?
Yeah, you could say that. He's Dane Gustavia. He was involved in the IS-7 incident.
The pastry chef. So he was involved in the case 18 years ago.
At least the other guy is doing all right. Is he a friend of yours, Miles?
Yes, you can call him that. It is fortunate you were not hurt, Larry. What's you could say that supposed to mean, Edgy? How could you treat a childhood friend like that? It's too cruel.
Hidayo.
And also, when I'm dressed up like this, I'm called Larice Donham, you know? So don't call me Larry. It's Larice. This man is Larry Butts. He's nothing but trouble. And he's been one of my friends since grade school.
Have we actually made it through 2 cases without seeing Larry?
Maybe.
Yes, we didn't see Larry in the first 2 cases of this game.
Oh,
We did not.
Man. What great
Some
cases
time
those
ago,
were.
he awakened to the calling of art and assumed the alias Larice Donham. But a butts by any other name would smell just as much. But a butts by any other name would smell just as much. It's really great. Very poetic.
Really? You two are childhood friends. I better report that to your old man, too.
Greg, you wouldn't believe it. Edgy has friends.
The feels are
I know.
happening right now.
Because Greg was worried that,
He
that
would never
wouldn't
have friends. And the Ray can be like,
he has
your
friends.
boy has a friend.
I mean, they're
Oh.
shitty friends, but they're there. I'm sure it'll bring him joy. He's always worried about you not being able to make friends.
Good for you, Edgy. Aren't you glad to have a bosom buddy like me? My father was worried about something like that.
Bosom buddy.
But anyway, what are you doing in a place like this, Larry?
How many times to tell you, Edgy? I'm Larice.
What are you doing in a place like this?
Yikes! Don't glare at me when you talk.
So you're going to tell me?
Isn't it obvious? I came here to study art.
Thanks, Theo.
I'm going to take Mandy on a date here, so I was just doing some scouting beforehand.
Aren't you just using art as an excuse to go on a date?
Not bad, Larice. Maybe you can introduce some pretty girls to me next time.
Oh, now you're talking my language, dude.
I think I'm getting a headache.
By the way, Larice, did you notice anything strange when you found the victim?
Nah, not really.
Nothing that would make you say, I saw something that no one should ever have to see.
Oh, yeah, that. I was just surprised when I saw the old man fall down out of nowhere like that. I didn't do anything this time for once.
Is that anything to brag about?
Oh,
Visitors, we wish to deeply apologize for the disturbance.
oh,
I'm the curator of this museum. My name is Catherine Hall.
Yes! She's also one of the people involved in the IS-7 incident.
Hello there, Miss Kate. I've been in love with you. For
Whoa. I guess her voice is gonna be a little bit more sexy now.
that's why we have these.
I just.
Monsieur Shields, thank you for your continued assistance.
She was the woman we saw at the reception, so she's the curator here.
What, Kate, was it good?
Oh,
Was
we
it good for you?
apologize for the inconvenience, especially since it's opening day.
Legal nut. No. You don't have to apologize for a thing, Miss Kate. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's Gregory Edgeworth's son.
Oh, Monsieur Edgeworths.
Goodness,
Oh.
goodness,
Mm.
goodness.
No.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, how wonderful. I meet the sun after 18 years. It's an honor to meet you, defense attorney Miles Edgeworth.
Wow, that was amazing. You still got
Thanks.
that golden voice, Miss Kate.
Yeah, I've been told it's pretty great.
So good.
Actually, I'm a prosecutor.
Oh, so you're a prosecutor? My most sincere apologies, Monsieur Edgeworth.
He's still a prosecutee, though.
This woman is very polite, but slightly odd.
Yeah, sounds like
Oh,
perfect formula.
Katie, could I get your autograph right here? Pretty please?
Sketchbook.
It's my butt.
Yes, if you so desire.
Why do you want her autograph?
Hey, don't tell me you don't know who she is.
My, you really don't keep up with entertainment news, do you, Miles?
What? What is this unbearable atmosphere?
She's a superstar actress who's been in tons of musicals and movies. She's a great singer, too.
Obviously.
Currently, I'm the curator of this museum, and I've retired from the stage. I finished filming my role for my last movie a few days ago. My co-stars also said that they would come here once I opened the doors. And here you are, Monsieur Artiste. I return this to you.
Is your number in it?
No.
That seems like a mistake.
I assure you it isn't.
Okay. Thanks a bunch, Katie. I'll treasure it for the rest of my life.
Well, looks like me and Laurie share the same interests.
So I gathered. Larry, you said you're here to study art. Why don't you practice drawing as well? since you're here at Miss Hall's art museum,
Oh, it would be an honor to have Monsieur Artiste sketch our exhibits.
Oh! I guess even you have some good ideas every now and then, Edgy.
Every now and then I fall apart.
I'll do a bit of sketching for Katie here.
Here, why don't you go into this gas-filled room? What an
Oh,
amusing
no.
person.
You know what I guarantee you is going to happen? He's going to sketch something, and then we're going to have to use it in the investigation again.
hopefully.
Oh, no.
Forgive the disturbance. Incidentally, who was the woman that was with you earlier?
That was Madame Delicia Scones. She's currently assisting in the treatment of Monsieur Gustavia in the infirmary.
Crap, that means that Masters probably was convicted.
Probably, yeah.
Even though I said infirmary, since this is an art museum now, it's only provisional. As I am the only staff member working here, I cannot take a leave of my duties for long.
Delicia Scones. I believe we've heard that name before, Mr. Shields.
Yep, looks like the whole gang from the IS-7 incident is here. Well, I doubt that's a coincidence.
Monsieur Shields, Monsieur Edgeworth, would you care for some hot tea?
Hot tea. Oh, Miss Kate's tea. That takes me back.
Yes, if you please. Tea, if you please.
La 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 la, la la la, luli luli lee. Now I must take my leave. I must explain the situation to the other visitors.
All right, thanks for everything. Oh God! Oh no! Stop! Too much.
This smells like Ceylon tea. I should drink it before it cools. Oh, this Ceylon tea is of very high quality, and this aroma of citrus.
Does wonders for your concentration, right? Your old man said the exact same thing 18 years ago. But the saucers back then were chilled. Today they are warm.
Anyway, don't you think this current situation is rather unusual?
To be loved by anyone. You mean how everyone involved in the case 18 years ago was gathered at the museum, at this museum?
Yes, I would like to be in charge of the case if at all possible. Yes, an explicit A1 explicitly said he hadn't lost a case before. I'm aware of that, but the case did take a year, and maybe they changed the suspect, and then Von Karma would take Delicia to court, and maybe he would have convicted Delicia, thus not losing a case. Yeah. Because there was no case until...
Yeah, there's still a way he could have won the case without convicting Masters.
Yes, because we don't know what transpired after that one day.
Yeah, it was only one day.
Though, that's also going to be conjecture on our part. So based on the information we have, he convicted Masters, and he's never lost a case. We have to go with that.
Yeah. I mean, if they change suspects midway before the court case, then he still hasn't lost a case.
Yeah. But that does... It's Von Karma, though. You know.
It's Von Karma, though.
I'm saying it's Masters. Masters is gone.
Yes. I would like to be in charge of this case if at all possible.
Oh, shit!
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I heard about the poison gas. I got so worried. I rushed over here. I just was so worried and sad. And I let a guy go. He murdered somebody, but I let him go because I got to get over here as quick as possible, man. Okay? Oh, pal, oh, you're standing. That's so good to hear.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Shields, I also came, but didn't have as much to lose. I came here as fast as I could when I heard you were done by the poison gas.
Oh, my sweet honey Kay. How about a hug after being part of it so long?
So GD says, but you don't do that, Ace Attorney. You don't change suspect. You start an entirely new case if you wanted a new suspect. And to that, I say objection because this was before the 3-day court system. So how do we know?
But
we've never talked about the old rules.
JD is using very good Ace Attorney logic, and you're saying in the realm of possibility, this could have happened.
Well,
based on no information from the series that we get.
We weren't using established logic, though. We were using old logic that we haven't established. Because the case went on for a whole year, but Ace Attorney logic says that cases can only go on for 3 days.
Yeah.
So anything could have been different back then.
Exactly. So based on information that
they might have had to do
and like the funny thing is, like, I'm just making the safe assumption, right? They didn't say
assumption that
anything could have happened. And now I was just saying, oh, I guess now, like, I see Delicia. I've confirmed that in my mind that Masters is, and then everyone's making fun of me because, like, I should have
Okay,
assumed
so
that
you're
Masters
just being a little
was
defensive.
taken.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. It's fine that, you know, you can think anything that it is. It's good. It's good.
my logic is sound.
How about a hug after being parted for so long?
Yeah.
No. Jeez, so you're perfectly fine? I can't believe you made us worry so much.
No.
No.
Detective
No.
Gumshoe. What is the meaning of bringing Kay here?
I'm sorry, sir. I knew the gas was dangerous, so I tried to stop her. But no matter how much I ran, I just couldn't gain any ground. She's got these long legs. She was making these huge.
And the treadmill under me, my God. When did it get there?
When it comes to running away, no one is faster than the Yatagarasu.
Mutt, you weren't running away from here. Mr. Edge. Oh,
That's, it is long comments. Like, it totally fits. Spaghetti monsters and stuff.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm all set, sir. I'll start investigating the crime scene. In this gas mask. There might still be traces of gas in the room. I'll have to ask everyone to wait here.
Very well. I'm counting on you.
Good luck.
Good luck in there, Flatfoot.
My God. That is
Good luck
scary.
in there, Flatfoot.
Wow, Gummy's so cool. He's just like a detective.
But that's what he is.
Are you my gummy?
Yes. Edgeworth here.
Oh, that's good, GD. That's a good reference.
Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like the poison gas is, dissipated, sir.
No, I swear to God, he went in there, took off his gas mask. And he's like, that's how he knows. He's still alive.
Yep. Oh my God. Oh, the cloths are there too?
Detective, calmly explain the state of the Autumn Palace.
Yes, sir. Let's start with the exhibits. The one on the left, there's a statue with two people. And the one on the right, there's a statue of an animal. It's got two horns.
A statue of two people and a statue of an animal with two horns. Isn't that the exact same thing I just saw in the Winter Palace a little while ago?
Oh, also there is, the room is wet with water, thanks to the sprinkler system.
Oh yeah, the sprinkler would help dissipate the poison, wouldn't it?
I
Because
think
the water
could,
particles would
certainly
catch
could
everything,
catch it and bring it down, I hope. That also prevented the gas from harming anyone else,
The sprinkler system. Was there a fire in the room?
There are no signs of a fire. The fire alarm hasn't gone off either, sir. The sprinklers in the museum are the kind that detect both smoke and fire. If it detects smoke, it'll send an alert to the security room. Oh, God. Yeah, I think the poison gas might have set off the alarm in the security room, sir.
Can I just talk about how I'm currently triggered by the organization of these rooms? Spring, summer, winter, autumn? What?
That's part of the evidence, because the race at the beginning, the Winter Palace should have been on the far right. But
Yeah.
something is afoot.
That makes me very upset.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll get him. We'll get the monster that did this.
What should it be?
Spring, summer, winter, or spring, summer, autumn, winter.
That's super interesting. Ray was also triggered.
Was there anyone in the security room at the time?
The only one working here is the curator, Miss Catherine Hall, sir. She's been in the reception booth opposite the security room ever since the museum opened.
It's not okay, Tasso. There was also an autumn tree in front of the Winter Palace and a winter tree in front of the Autumn Palace. It
What?
makes me mad.
Did Miss Hall turn on the sprinklers?
The sprinkler system can only be operated manually from the security room, sir. If it had been automatic, it would have sprayed water all over the exhibits. Since the system is manual, the situation can be examined and the exhibits moved if needed, etc., etc.
I guess there'd be more priority over the exhibits than the building. Only at a museum. Only at a museum.
It's way too cold in this room, sir. Isn't this supposed to be the Autumn Palace? It feels more like the dead of winter in here.
The Autumn Palace is cold.
Yeah, I checked the thermostat earlier and it was set to 27 degrees Fahrenheit. I
That's
couldn't believe
negative
it.
3 degrees Celsius.
Why would the Autumn Palace be set to the same temperature as the Winter Palace?
That's about all I know for now, sir. If I figure out anything else, I'll give you another call.
I see. I'm counting on you, Detective.
Boop. April 2nd, 11:15 a.m. Zodiac Art Gallery, Fountain Patio.
Well, this is. What are you thinking? That's our time.
We started 20 minutes late, though.
Yeah, so we're gonna go late. That's what I'm asking.
I don't see why not.
What did you get me say?
He said it feels more like winter in the Autumn Palace.
Huh? I don't get it.
I haven't been able to enter the room personally, but it should be possible to look inside after the police have finished investigating.
I'd like to know what it's like in there myself.
Isn't there anyone else who knew about the incident?
Ah, there is someone. Miles' friend, right?
Friend?
Though he's such a nuisance, we have no choice but to listen to what he has to say for now.
God, I don't know if I can handle it.
Wow, this art is great. Wait, you mean...
Yes.
Oh, you're here too, Kay. You look as cute as ever.
Long time no see. It's Larry, isn't it?
Kay, right now, my name is Larice. I'm an artist. That's why.
Ah, so that's your pen name, Larice, the artist formerly known as Larry.
Wow, you really are a good girl, Kay.
Obviously.
Nothing like edgy here, asshole.
He's a terrible girl.
Larry, I have many things I need to ask you.
What's this? Don't tell me you suspect me again. You're gonna say, because I was first on the scene, I must be the culprit, aren't you?
I never said anything like that. I only want you to tell me what you saw. You said you saw something that no one should ever have to see. Did you not?
But, no, I'm saying I didn't see nothing. I didn't do nothing. Probably.
Oh my, he didn't seem so confident at the end there.
There are somewhat troublesome circumstances surrounding this man. The saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts, still holds true, 26 years on. One could say his tendency to attract trouble is legendary. It seems he's done something troublesome, without even realizing it himself. I'll just have to try and extract the truth from him. Are we getting right into this? Oh, God. Oh!
Chess.
My goal is to expose whatever Larry is hiding.
I hope it's ridiculously easy.
However,
I didn't see nothing. I didn't do nothing.
2 pawns. That's it.
Queen?
That'd be the king.
No, I think
No, a
it's
king would have a cross.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Larry's an extremely restless and troublesome man. Until he cools down, I'll just wait and see. First, I'll ask him about his goal. This isn't something I can't handle. I'll finish this quickly.
Yeah, I know, right? Why use the double negative when you could just use like,
I know. I was like, why?
this isn't something I can't handle.
No,
This is something I can handle.
this is something I can handle. What was your purpose for coming to the art gallery?
What? Are you saying that I don't belong in an art gallery?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're not gonna talk, hold that pose so I can paint your portrait, and then I'll scribble all of your portrait I drew of you.
No. Best.
I was just joking. I would never scribble over my paintings, of course. They're works of art, after all.
I don't think any of your works would qualify as art.
Don't look down on me. There are people who recognize my skills as an artist.
This is the wait and see run, I see.
Mandy's my girlfriend, but it's really my painting she fell in love with. That's why I'll sketch anything my girlfriend likes.
Then why are you here on your own today?
So what? Can a guy with a girlfriend spend some time alone?
Oh my god.
Mandy said that she's a Gemini. I thought she'd be happy if I showed her a sketch of it on our next date.
Do you really have that much confidence in the sketch?
Well, I'm not so confident about this one, but I thought she would be happy if I did a sketch of her astrological sign.
I see. That's just like you. To impress Mandy, you came here to see the Gemini sculpture, didn't you?
Yeah.
What? How'd you find out?
Because you just unknowingly told me everything.
Well, I'm not saying another word from now on.
He's finally decided to remain silent. In that case, I'll be more relentless in my questioning. I'll try to find out what he was doing here at the art gallery.
Well,
Oh, nice.
he was okay.
I'll expose his true motives. This shouldn't take long. You. Just what did you do in this art gallery?
What's with that glare? I don't really remember anything. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I just loitered around the fountain patio.
Don't they give you a pamphlet at the reception booth after you pay the admission fee?
Huh? Oh, is that right? So, the admission wasn't free, huh?
You didn't pay?
Don't tell me. You sneaked in here without paying.
Sneaked, not snuck.
Yeah, I think it is
I know.
sneaked. I know. I there was a big thing about it. I think it was on Conan. Yeah, that's what it was. Conan said sneaked or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the actress was like, Conan, for someone who graduated from such a prestigious college, you should know it's snuck. And Conan just like dead eyes and then pulls out the dictionary.
Oh my God.
And was just like, no, it's sneaked. Yeah.
What about snook?
Snook?
E? Snooki,
Yeah,
the
only if I
star
do a
of,
Snooki.
I snook.
award-winning TV show.
I'm pretty sure
Jersey
it was
Shore.
Sneak that was right. Either way, Conan was right. Whatever he
Yeah,
said.
sneaked. Yeah.
I think it was Sneak though.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything bad. It's just, there was no one at the reception booth. That's why I thought you could come in here for free. But
Yeah. Unless he's being aggressive. it
Miss
seems
Hall
like-
wasn't at the reception booth?
Just keep pounding Larry.
Pound and Larry live.
yeah, it didn't look like there was anyone on the other side of the desk.
Come to think of it, Gumshoe did say something about that. Miss Hall was busy activating the sprinklers for the security room. Because of the incident, she had to leave the reception booth.
Poor Katie. She went to all that trouble to open up the place. And now, the art gallery star attraction, the Winter Palace, is completely ruined.
You know about the Winter Palace? Like literally just the opposite of last time.
Yeah.
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 You're certainly well informed about the Winter Palace. For someone without a pamphlet. The Winter Palace is where your goal, the Gemini sculpture, is located. You had your sights set on the Winter Palace from the beginning, didn't you?
What? How'd you find me out again? That's right. My goal was to see the Gemini sculpture. From the very beginning, the Winter Palace was the very reason why I came here.
You confess quite easily. You can never tell anything with this man. Next, I'll ask for further information regarding the Winter Palace.
I think we should discuss the Monty Hall problem. Really just...
Oh, absolutely.
He may still have some fight left in him. I'll watch his reactions and extract the information I need. Larry, did you also enter the Winter Palace?
What's with that look of distrust? Sure, I tried going in, but
You tried to go in, but you weren't actually able to, right?
yeah, that's about right. I wanted to go in, but then that old geezer collapsed. I was a little freaked out.
So you couldn't get in because the victim of the poison gas collapsed.
See, I could logic chess with Larry all day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he fell right out of the Winter Palace.
I'm sure the victim emerged from the Autumn Palace.
If it weren't for that poison gas incident, I'd be in there sketching the Gemini sculpture right now.
Larry must have mistaken the Autumn Palace for the Winter Palace. That aside, it seems his goal was to sketch the sculpture. This should be a useful clue. Larry, did you see anything in the Winter Palace?
You're still hung up on that. Didn't I say I didn't see anything? I started to think that it wasn't such a good idea to come to the art gallery. I need to leave soon to meet my girlfriend.
Perhaps I should try using that clue. You came here to sketch the sculpture for your girlfriend, did you not? I don't think you would give up that easily. Even after the victim collapsed, you could still see inside the room from outside, right?
Well, I may have gotten a tiny glimpse, but there's no evidence that I saw something scary in there. Right?
My. I'm disappointed it turned out to be this simple. Larry, you saw something scary at the crime scene, didn't you?
Edgy, you! Can you read my mind? In that case, there's no point in keeping any more secrets from you.
You just told me everything of your own accord. That was a complete waste of time, but finally, it's checkmate. Logic chess complete.
Man, I thought those were supposed to go up in difficulty. I had my eyes fixed on the Gemini sculpture, and then I saw something totally scary.
Oh, look at the
Next time, what did Larry see?
We're gonna find
What did Larry
Oh, it's
see?
12:30, probably, unless you have
Oh,
more
Rick,
issues.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez, Larry. What? We gotta find out what you saw. Okay?
No, you can't make me, Rick.
Oh, geez.
You
Well,
always do this, Edgy.
Larry. I'm on the board. You tell the people.
Oh. Playing here. It's really cool. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Tell them about the
Android
schedule.
butts. Android butts. Android butts. Android butts.
Android butts.
Android
we
butts.
actually haven't gotten the Android butts yet.
No, we haven't. I thought you told me we would.
Yeah, you lie.
Yeah, you lied.
No, I told you the correct way of doing it.
I exploded.
We just did it in the wrong place.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, interesting.
Tell them about the thing in the link description down below.
Oh, yeah. Tell us what time you want to watch Ace Attorney. It's down below. I gave a demo of it at the beginning of the stream. It was awesome. Totally the first time I've done that.
Totally
Definitely.
the first time we've done it today.
Right now, the near people are totally all over that survey. So the Ace
Yeah,
Attorney
they're
crowd
like,
has
we
to
wanna
make
watch
their
Nier
voice heard.
every day.
Literally, it's what they said. Feedback.
And we're like, oh, wow.
Zero Nears 3 days a week for now, at least this week. Once we get the survey back, we're going to rearrange some stuff and then things will be different, so they say. 9 a.m. PDT is a time that people want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
I'm okay with it, except for, like, okay, since I've been sick and I've been getting better, I've been sleeping until 10. And it is awful. I hate it. A lot.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
And I blame you.
That's fair.
Oh. I don't want to blame you anymore.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
But yeah, ton of fun, and the camera's freaking out again. Man, that board is awesome.
Yeah, I know, right?
A lot of awesome people there. My God.
Gee, Louise.
What are we gonna do for the top waffle holders, or because like the ones at the very top induce just Monica, Red Velvet, and,
Yeah.
and Ginger's Tombstone.
And Ginger's
Oh, yes.
tombstone.
Ginger's Tombstone.
When he bet all his waffles.
Yeah. We have to replace those eventually. I wonder how we're gonna do that. Well, it's there for the whole year, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens after?
Well, then they'll be immortalized on our wall.
No, I know, but what are we gonna do? Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I think 1 year ago the streams used to be 9 a.m. No, never. Because we used to work regular jobs. And somehow.
Yeah. What happened?
What is echoing there?
I don't
My
know.
God, that
it
is so
sounded weird.
That's
It was
crazy.
I thought it was my ears.
I know, right? Yeah, we used to work day jobs. So the streams actually used to be at 6:30 every day.
Yeah, 6:30 every day.
There was only one stream a day.
And it,
Oh man.
Remember that when there was one stream a day? Man, it's just been so normal to do 2 streams a day.
Yep.
God. Tom has a hole in his chest. He sure does.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I've been on. No, it's not.
It's not so bad there. Yeah.
Can I stand up?
Maybe we need to do morning streams, 9 a.m., which is like 12 in the East Coast. Like I can see why the East Coast is a more like popular time. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just so convenient
is
to be
easier.
three
It's
hours
just
in the
easier,
future.
exactly.
Yeah.
here, could you stand up for a sec, Tom? To see, I just want to see that hole in your chest.
Yeah.
Let's see how much of a hole. Oh wow,
Wow.
It's a. I'm.
Stop moving, Tom. Let
moving.
Yanni do. No, let Yanni do.
Line it up for you.
No, I don't want you to do that. See, because I want to show the middle finger in
Through the hole.
No, make it so it's her goggles. There it is. Look at that. She's wearing goggles. Look at the goggles. Good times. Yay!
Yay!
All right, guys. We'll see you in 30 minutes or so.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.